Okay, more Christmas-themed entries. This one is a short one. Some weeks will be like that. I haven't read it, so let's just get into it. I'm excited to see what it's about. SCP-4745 by Calibold from the SCP Wiki. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-4745 is contained in a standard storage locker in Site-73 with its top hat removed and contained separately. That's such a good start. We don't have any context, it could be literally anything, but just like, this anomalous dangerous item must be stored in this very specific way and don't let him have his fucking hat. Love that. SCP-4745 is not to be placed in its active state unless during testing, and 4745 may not enter its active state again until at least 4 days have passed since its last use.
Description:
SCP-4745 is a 1 meter tall plastic snowman figurine with a top hat. The words "Christmas Carl" by Dr. Wondertainment are written on its base. Now, if you know about Dr. Wondertainment, you probably, like me, think that we might be in for something pretty fun and cool, but if you've no idea about what Dr. Wondertainment is, don't worry. Veeti, can you explain, please?
Dr. Wondertainment is one of the groups of interest within the SCP universe. It is not known whether it's an individual or a collective entity, but it is generally known for producing anomalous artifacts and entities, which are all kind of roughly thematically focused around toys. So they are like the Are We Cool Yet artist collective that we previously mentioned in our videos. They are an in-universe kind of reoccurring character that can be used to explain some oddities of the entry itself and can heavily influence the themes of the entry. And due to this theming around being kind of like anomalous toys, a lot of the Dr. Wondertainment entries are usually quite humorous.
Thank you, Veeti. Okay, so it has Dr. Wondertainment written on its base. Let's continue. Whenever the top hat is placed on the figurine, 4745 enters its active phase. While it is in its active phase and placed within a human dwelling, 4745 will alter the abode to make it Halloween-themed, either by generating Halloween-style objects or items by altering existing decor to fit a Halloween motif. After approximately 7 days, 4745's alterations will begin to transition from child-friendly horror elements, as is typical for most Halloween themes, to a more disturbing motif. Examples of alterations during this time have included the replacement of edible liquids with human blood, the generation of human corpses and body parts, and reports of frightening sounds and noises. Footnote such as screams, moaning, and, according to one report, booing. After 13 days in its active state, 4745 will change the theme of its alterations to outright horror, generating malevolent entities and becoming a threat to any humans in the altered dwelling. Testing has revealed the generation of booby traps, animated corpses, various entities from horror media, and duplications of hostile SCP objects. Some notable 4745 alterations include animation of statues and figures into hostile entities, transformation of a room into a copy of SCP-002.
SCP-002 is basically a large ball of flesh, and embedded within that ball of flesh is a door. And going through it, you enter what seems to be kind of like a standard low-rent apartment of modest size with some furniture in it. I think it's a fine entry, and I think you should read it yourself, but for the purposes of this entry that we're reading right now, what you need to know is that it's a normal looking room, but usually the way you enter that specific room is quite unique. This entity being able to create other ways to enter what seems to be like a copy of that room is quite concerning.
Rerouting of doorways into pocket dimensions resembling large graveyards or forests, generation of entities similar to SCP-083-D, manifestations of an entity resembling Jason Voorhees from the Friday the 13th film franchise. When the top hat is removed, or SCP-4745 is removed from the dwelling, its alterations begin to revert at approximately twice the rate at which they initially appeared. Addendum 4745-1. Discovery. SCP-4745 was found in the home of Angela Jupati with document 4745-A, who had contacted local police regarding 4745's anomalous properties. MTF 513, Spooky Scary Skeletons. Footnote: a mobile task force dedicated to containing anomalies specifically designed to cause fear or terror was deployed, and were able to successfully amnesticize Miss Jupati and retrieve SCP-4745. And then we can of course open document 4745-A, and it reads like so.
Thank you for letting Christmas Carl stay with you this holiday season. Just hand him his hat and he'll turn your humble home into a winter wonderland. Find all the other members of this limited series and become a holiday hero. Valentine Vance, Easter Evelyn, Independence Isaac, Halloween Hannah, Thanksgiving Theodore, and Christmas Carl.
Addendum 4745-2. Approximately 2 months after SCP-4745 was initially contained, document 4745-B spontaneously manifested in its containment cell.
To the recipient of our Holiday Hero collectible, I am so sorry to tell you that your Christmas Carl may have a few problems. I am very proud of not only our company's attention to detail, but also our commitment to making kid-friendly toys and putting a smile on everyone's face. Unfortunately, this means that we will be discontinuing our Holiday Hero series, possibly indefinitely. I don't want anyone to think that we'd ever let this happen again. You have no need to worry about anything. Simply return Carl to our headquarters at 77 Wondertainment Lane.
Footnote: no such address exists.
And we will completely reimburse you, as well as pay for any damages our product may have caused. Again, I am incredibly sorry for the egregious oversight of both myself and my company, and I hope I earn back your trust. Best regards, Dr. Wondertainment.
Okay, short and sweet, and very good. I love how out of left field it felt, to the point where it got me into essentially the same headspace as whoever would have gotten this toy, right? Like, I had to stop and be like, oh, did I get the wrong toy? Am I reading the wrong entry here? So yeah, I love that. I feel like there's a lot of fun Dr. Wondertainment entries. I know that in my main channel video, that also is maybe the first one on this channel, the egg entry, there is one Dr. Wondertainment article in there somewhere, which is also one of these sort of collectible toy things. I feel like that's most of what they do, but they probably have some variety. I haven't read that many, but yeah, I really like those. Okay, cool. Well, that's it. That's it for today. A little Halloween Christmas crossover entry, and I mean, who doesn't love that? Over here we've got the patron. No, that's not what it's called. The patrons and the YouTube members. And if you want to become like them, just click the things down below. You know how that works. And thank you to these people for supporting the channel. Thank you to you for watching this. And I hope to see you next week or the week after that or whatever, as we continue our dive into holiday-themed entries. Oh, and if you have any Christmas or holiday-themed suggestions for SCP entries that you like, put them down below. Okay, cool. Talk to you next time.